Hi, I'm Ryan Pollard. I work in production research for Bejo Seeds. I'm located in Western Oregon, the west coast of the United States, and I'm currently involved in the USA Honeybee Project. And so we're doing a lot of research projects, which I'll cover here soon. We have some basic equipment right here. We've got a smoker, which is mainly used for calming down bees when entering a hive. We have your general hardware, so a bee box. We've got what would be your brood chamber, a honey super, lid, bottom, just some basic equipment, essentials that you may need. Your bee suit with a veil, keep bees out of your face and keep you from getting stung. Gloves, protect your hands. All things that enable us to work the bees comfortably. So now we'll head out to the field and I'll explain some more about what we're doing with research. So at Bejo, we have a great reliance on honeybees to pollinate the majority of the crops that we commercially produce. So we commercially produce carrots, onions, and brassicas in the Northwest. Our different production regions are Columbia Basin, so Eastern Washington, and then South Central Idaho, the Magic Valley, Central Oregon, Northwestern Washington for brassicas, and then coastal California. In the United States, we largely utilize commercial beekeepers on a regional basis to pollinate our crops, but on a global scale, Bejo manages apiaries around the world. So in the Netherlands, we have around 1,200 hives that are utilized for indoor pollination in the glass houses, as well as research. In France, we have 2,500 hives that are used for outdoor production as well as research. And then with our partner company, Midlands in New Zealand, they have around 6,500 hives. And then Tasmania Pollination Services, which is a subsidiary of Bejo, has 5,500 hives, and they're conducting a lot of research projects down there as well. So bees and Bejo are natural partners in the production of vegetable seeds. So while we manage large apiaries around the world, in the United States, we manage a small population of around 150 hives that we use for conducting research projects on. So the goal of the USA Honeybee Project is to identify superior genetics for carrot seed pollination, specifically survivability off of carrot pollination. Carrots are produced in a dry desert region where there's not a lot of nutritional resources available for the bees, so it can be really hard on them. So if we can find a genetic line of honeybee that's resilient enough to endure that period of malnutrition, that would be optimal. So in addition to the project of identifying genetics for survivability off of carrots, we're also increasing our involvement in breeding on a global scale, but right here specifically in the US with that group. And so there's different traits that we want to select for that can benefit honeybee health as a whole. And at Bejo, we have a major interest in the health of honeybees as well as other pollinators, and improving the genetics of honeybees similar to how we've improved genetics in vegetable seed. Different traits that we want to look for, may include gentle temperament, resilience to malnutrition, but one in particular is Varroa resistance. So the Varroa mite is a parasitic mite that really plagues the global honeybee population, and the major problem is they're a vector of virus. So if we can select for bees that have a degree of mite resistance, it'll help us out in a big way. We take pride in our partnership between bees and Bejo, because here, exploring nature never stops.